Alright, hello guys. In this video we're going to be talking about why I think there's a great chance for a large snowstorm in the eastern United States before November 15th. We're going to break this down right now for you guys. Before I get started with the video though, I would ask that you would subscribe if you do like videos like this. I make weather related content. Also, like the video if you do like the video, that way I know what kind of content you guys want me to make. So getting right into it, we're going to look at the FV3 GFS. So this is the experimental GFS. And then right now we're looking at the 500 millibar geopotential height. This really tells the whole story. 500 millibars is right where you want to look. That's the exact height that you want to look to be able to break down the whole thing. It's the best height to be able to see. So we can make out this trough here and ridge. You see that ridge in the west and the trough in the east. Now this is for 12Z Wednesday, October 17th. So this is in 2 days. Then we see Sunday, October 21st, another trough in the east, ridge in the west. And we see Monday, October 29th, huge trough in the east, huge ridge in the west. And in between these, we get these little days of ridges. And when these move in, we have great chances at snowstorms. And these don't look to stop as we move into November. This is just how far the FV3 GFS goes out. Looking at the weekly models and everything that I have at my disposal, it really looks like this will continue through the first half of November. I'm really quite certain of that. So we're going to see more and more snow chances as we go through that first half of November. As long as the cold's in the east over and over and over again, there eventually will become a few opportunities for snow, most likely, and maybe even a major snowstorm like I'm saying in this video. So what we're going to look at here is the GEM precipitation type forecast. Here, this is one of the opportunities that we have. This is at hour 2:04, so take this with a grain of salt. This is all the way out for the 24th. This is next Wednesday. You see we have this little Miller B-type nor'easter move out off of the coast and start to bring snow to the northern Jersey and Pennsylvania areas and really intensify here, bringing pretty heavy snow for those areas. And as we keep moving along, portions of interior New York, a little bit of the Catskill region there, and then bringing that into Connecticut and Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine, all those areas, really getting in on it. And that's where the actual model run ends, but I think that this would really be a good interior Maine storm as well. And there's our snowfall total according to this run. You can see in those northern Jersey areas, this wants to bring 12 inches plus. Now, this model is known for overdoing stuff and doing really strange things, so we really need to take this with a grain of salt. What I'm really interested in, though, is that interior Maine area where we see those 3 inches to 5 inches. I think that that could even go a little bit higher. That's the type of storm that we could see this time of year, and that's the type of storm that I'm thinking is very possible, but also really going to have to take note of that southern New England and northeast snowfall there on this model run, according to this model. Also, looking at the GFS, we also see that there is a storm. It's just nowhere near in the area, so this is really why we take it with a grain of salt. And then the FV3 GFS as well. The European also wants to do something right around the 23rd. This is Tuesday, so we're wanting to do something here in New England. You can see as I move that through, pretty heavy snow there. I'm going to zoom things in for you guys here and break it down right in the same areas actually that the GEM wanted to show it. But really keeping the high elevation areas in snow and the low lying areas in more of rain. So you see those heavier snows in that western Massachusetts area. That's what we really want to keep an eye on. And then into the Green Mountains. That's the type of thing that's really realistic for this time of year. So we really want to keep an eye on that for late next week, late next week. And then we see that that snowfall lingers in that area. And then here's the total snowfall. You see a lot of those areas, like I said, through Vermont and down into portions of northwest Connecticut, getting in on some of that heavier snowfall totals, 3 to 5 inches there, and then the Tug Hill region getting into those purples, which is 6 inches plus. White Mountains also getting in on some of those purple regions, or yeah, some of those purple colors, which is 6 inches plus, like I said. Northeastern Pennsylvania looking pretty good. Catskill regions in New York also in that 4 to 6 inch range. So these are the types of storms that are very possible for this time of year coming up. So we're going to want to keep an eye on systems like this. I don't think that either of these storms will happen. It's just I wanted to show that the models are starting to throw some of those possible storms out there. So it's very possible. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys are looking forward to some of these snowfall forecasts that I'm going to have to make for you guys. See you guys later.